sports, legacy franchises are built by people. From admiral to coach, from iconic player to international stars.
Yes! Unbelievable!
A roster of Hall of Famers made San Antonio synonymous with excellence.
The Spurs have captured their 5th NBA championship.
But there is no guarantee for greatness passing to the next generation. Wembanyama! He's unbelievable, folks. He's unbelievable. After a decade of doldrums, championship dreams are alive again in the River City.
We're watching a superstar continue to emerge. Stage gets bigger, he plays better.
But 2 games at the home of the current champs and an MVP performance by the man who won the last 2 serve as a reminder that what was once yours is never as easy to take back.
SGA to the basket, lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside, throws it down. The MVP is here.
Tonight, back in San Antonio, it's the Western Conference Finals. Game 3, Spurs, Thunder, next on NBC. This is the NBA on NBC. Welcome to the 2026 Western Conference Finals. Tonight, it's Game 3 as the Oklahoma City Thunder visit the San Antonio Spurs. Brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. San Antonio's been waiting exactly 9 years for this night. The Western Conference Finals back in their town. Frost Bank Center sold out. Start Memorial Day weekend to break this one-all tie in the Western Finals. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Jamal Crawford, and Reggie Miller. Guys, it was a high-octane start to this series. The split in Oklahoma City. It feels like a survival series. Who can get to 4 wins? So the Spurs will finally be at full strength for this one. Let's focus on Victor Wembanyama and how he approaches this 3rd game, the first one back at home.
Well, he doesn't have to have the Game 1 masterpiece, but he also can't take 4 shots in the first half like he did in Game 2. He has to find the balance. An aggressive Wemby makes for better teammates. It also helps when Harper's in and Fox is coming back.
Those guys are back. Jalen Williams out, as you've heard, for Oklahoma City. So, Reg, that means more on the MVP. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, you like the way he approached game number 2.
I love the accountability as a 2-time MVP. After game 1, it's on me. My bad. And he was better. 30 points. The efficiency was there, which I was most proud about. He was making quicker decisions, and that's what he's going to have to do because this Spurs defense, they like to load up.
2 games, 2 teams separated by a total of 2 points. For the first time in 3 years, the conference final is tied at 1 apiece. We will break the tie, and the scene in this building is going to be awesome. Settle in, lineups, tip-off, Game 3 of the West Finals, next on NBC. Let's take a look at tonight's DraftKings Player Tracker. Going to follow assist with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP, and Stephon Castle. They're their averages, the regular and postseason. DraftKings, the #1 sportsbook for live betting. To get in on the action, download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up. Memorial Day weekend, we're past Fiesta in San Antonio, but that's the theme for the T-shirts that colorfully fill the Frost Bank Center here tonight for Game 3. Thunder on the road. They had the best road record in the NBA this season, 30-10, but 2 of those 10 losses here in San Antonio. The injury to Jalen Williams changes the starting lineup from the first 2 games.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, University of Kentucky.
A.J. Mitchell, UC Santa Barbara.
Lucas Dort, Arizona State.
Chet Holmgren, Gonzaga University.
Isaiah Hartenstein, Germany.
That was the move for Mark Daigneault, the coach of the Thunder, going into Game 2. Not only a good defensive impact against Wembanyama, but helped the Thunder offense as well. That you heard from Reggie when we were doing the lineups, that was David Robinson coming over to give a hug. Spurs alums all over the building. Spurs home games in the Western Conference Finals, they were a regular occurrence 10 times in a 19-year stretch. In the early 2000s, the West Finals were here. 9-year wait to get back to what's ahead here tonight.
Coach of the Spurs, Mitch Johnson, telling us before the game, great to have Fox back. Hopefully it lowers the turnovers. They've averaged 22 a game in the first two. Let's check in with our reporters. Both sidelines covered here in the West Finals. Ashley Shamedy has the Spurs in a minute. First, Sora Stevenson and the #1 seed, Thunder. Sora.
Well, Mike, you mentioned it. Jalen Williams is out tonight. It's that left hamstring again, and he was listed as questionable until about 30 minutes ago. He even warmed up. But Coach Daignault was telling us the decision really came down to both Dub and the team, and Williams had to overcome a number of injuries this season. The other hamstring, the wrist. And when talking about Williams, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, losing a guy like that, a caliber player like that, no matter how good your team is, it hurts. But the Thunder are 6-0 in these playoffs without J-Dub. They do know how to win without him. Ashley?
Thanks so much, Zora. And you said it, Mike. De'Aaron Fox available tonight. So is Dylan Harper. Both of those guys were listed as questionable heading into Game 3. De'Aaron Fox, he sustained that right ankle injury during the Minnesota series. He has not played in a week's time. Harper played 25 minutes in Game 2 before leaving with a team called a right adductor injury. He had an MRI on Thursday. I was told nothing concerning was found from it. So both guys back in action. The turnover is obviously a big issue. But having these three ball handlers back, the news they needed. Coach Johnson saying this is how we played 90% of the year with the three of them. So it's been an adjustment without, but tonight, not the case. Guys.
They hope it'll cut into the turnovers. The building is ready. So are we for Game 3. Pretty much 95% of the series has been in single digits. Games have been close, they've been tight, multiple quarters have been dead even. Mark Davis, the crew chief, with Courtney Kirkland and Justin Van Dyke. Same as game 1 and 2, Wembanyama and the Spurs win the tip.